We are now facing the biggest danger to humankind in thousands of years. Changes in climate or population made by humans.
So in this video, they are showing the negative environment impacts from improper solid waste dump. The misbehavior of the people towards waste management. Some people are reckless in throwing their garbage. They do not think of the possible results of their actions on the environment as well as on health. Also, the improper waste disposal in public place, disposal of waste in a way that has negative consequences for the environment. Examples including littering, hazardous waste that is dumped into the ground, and not recycling items that should be recycled. Any process utilized to dispose of undesired substances or materials is referred to a waste disposal. Poor garbage disposal practices causes serious environmental issues in a given place. They are showing the ignorance or the negative attitude of the people which they showed in the public places. So people ignorance about appropriate garbage disposal. They are oblivious of the implications of their rash actions. We are talking about the laziness. This can cause improper garbage disposal because people not following the current rules of proper waste disposal always throw it in what place they want, and they have no care what will be the effect of it. So the prevention would be, to prevent this kind of situation, we should unite to clean the community. Eating in public places, we should clean as we go. In today's society, we tend to define ourselves through material external forces. We buy new items in hope that they can fill an empty void in our lives. Becomes our extended self that we hope others praise and envy. We rarely question the genesis of these items or who was oppressed in the production of them. Why should we? As long as our needs and wants are satisfied. We simply do not care that other people have painfully died so we can walk comfortably in our new shoes and clothes, all the while telling people on Facebook what we have or wish to buy. Nor do we care that we have the privilege to rob other people of human rights to breathe and live on this earth. We simply do not care because it is not us. But what if it was? The prevention of poverty or simply we help other people. We should have help one another and share what we have, because what if it was us and we are experiencing the same situation? Always reverse the situation before we judge them. Maybe there are other reasons why they are experiencing that kind of problem or situation. Smoking in public places. Pollution reaches the atmosphere through a variety of routes. People are responsible for the majority of air pollution, which comes from smoke from other people's cigarettes. Anthropogenic sources are pollution sources that are created by humans. Short-term effects, which are temporary, include illness such as pneumonia and bronchitis. They also include discomforts such as irritation to the nose, throats, eyes, or skins. Air pollution can also cause headaches, dizziness, and nausea. Bad smells made by factories, garbage, or sewer systems are considered air pollution. These odors are less serious but still unpleasant.
Quitting smoking will benefit you and your loved ones. Secondhand smoke harms the non-smokers the most. Inhaling cigarettes is harmful. It may linger long after a smoker quits. Persistent exposure to secondhand smoke is harmful. Cigarette smoke may worsen those people with respiratory or heart issues. Too many trees cut down means nature is soon gone. We can survive without the oxygen that trees and plants give us, because both humans and plants require carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. If one group is gone, the other one will die. It's horrible if we keep chopping down trees indefinitely. When trees and other vegetations are gone from the environment, climate change, desertification, soil erosion, floods, higher greenhouse gases in the environment, among other issues for indigenous people, may occur. The preservation and survival of life on Earth is dependent on the cleanliness of the environment. Maintaining a clean environment helps reduce pollution, protect our biosphere, and save an endangered species, as well as contribute to the preservation of the Earth's natural resources. Trees have given shelter and nourishment for us in millions of years. Destructions happen them as industry and consumers' demand rises. We need them. Have you ever noticed that forests have fresh air? Trees absorb toxins and natural air filters. This is important in polluted cities with industry and traffic, cleaning air and cooling our cities. These trees reduce floods and landslides. 80% of Earth's terrestrial plant and animal species live in a forest, and their massive root systems help prevent soil erosion. Animal, insect, and plant species may inhabit a tree. Trees are essential to our culture and ecology. Trees are said to decrease stress, protect skin from UV radiation, and boost mental health. Globally, trees filters air. They cool the globe by accumulating and releasing carbon dioxide. This is why we love them. Fighting, logging, and planting, we must repair the damaged forests to improve our health and mitigate the effects of climate change. Since the COVID-19 pandemic began, social distancing is the most efficient way to reduce viruses from spreading. Social separation is not easy, but it works. This means that we should keep a minimum of 1 meter between ourselves and avoid dense populations or groupings like this. We should maintain a social distancing from one another and work together to combat the spread of infection. Spread love while maintaining social distancing. Peace.
Overpopulation is an undesirable condition where the number of the existing human population exceeds. We are facing a shortage of resources such as food, fuel, and water to sustain the rising global population. So today's generation, many teenagers get pregnant at a young age. We couldn't say na okay lang yan. lang, masaya naman. But of course, we the Filipino think, if tama ba to? Tama ba yung ginawa nila? Tama ba na magdagdag pa? We are overpopulated. Ang dami na natin. So, ba't kailangan pa, diba?
One of the most environmental issues we are facing today is the climate change. Climate change refers to the change in the environmental condition of the Earth. This happens due to many internal and external factors. The climatic change has become a global concern over the last few decades. Besides, the climatic changes affect life on the Earth in various ways. These climatic changes are having various impacts on the ecosystems and ecology. Due to these changes, a number of species of plants and animals have gone extinct. I believe that the real problem in this world is not climate change. The real problem is us because of our ignorance and apathy. What we have to do is to start changing our ways, to start recalibrating our minds and redirecting our steps.
The first one is the biodiversity. This disaster appears in the ocean that fish, especially corals, are the one who are affected by the damage of the human. Example are using dynamite to them. So yun na nga, sinisira ng mga dynamite yung mga corals sa mga dagat. And the second is the deforestation. The people who overuse the wood that cut trees in the forest, it affects the habitat of the birds and other animals live there. That's why they die and extinct. Yun na nga, kinakat nila yung mga forest, overcutting. Tapos namamatay yung mga animals.
Public health issues. Lack of clean water is one of the leading environmental problems currently. Pollutants in the air also cause issues such as respiratory disease and cardiovascular disease. So, the reason why water pollution is a big problem to the environment is because it truly harms biodiversity and aquatic ecosystems. Water pollution has also very negative effects on public health. A lot of disease results from drinking or being in contact with contaminated water such as diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, dysentery, or skin infections. While air pollution causes damage to crops, animals, forests, and bodies of water. It also contributes to the compression of ozone layer which protect the earth from the sun's UV rays. Some of the environmental effects the air pollution area haze, eutrophication, and global climate change.
Our environment faces several problems, and many of these seem to be worsening with time, bringing us into a time of a true environmental crisis. It is therefore becoming increasingly important to raise awareness of the existence of these issues, as well as what can be done to reduce their negative impact. Some of the key issues is deforestation. It refers to the decrease in forest areas across the world that are lost for other uses such as cropland, logging, urbanization, or mining activities. Multiple factors, either of human or natural origin, cause deforestation. Natural factors include natural forest fires or parasite-caused diseases, which can be resolved in deforestation. Nevertheless, human activities are among the main cause of global deforestation. Cutting down trees has been happening for decades, probably since humanity started converting from hunters or gatherers to agricultural-based society. This destruction became a pandemic after the onset of the modern era. Deforestation can occur in any area densely populated by trees and other plant life.
Hi everyone! In my turn, I will be discussing to you one of the most environmental issues, which is water. So water is the very most important thing in our daily lives because we use water in washing our clothes, washing our dishes, watering the plants, taking a bath, and also the animals need water too. And we need water. So why did I say that this is one of the most environmental issues? Simply as here in Zamboanga, some of the areas they doesn't have a water in their homes, so they need to go to the other areas to get some fresh water. So I think it is very hard for them. So as a student of Pilar, I will be showing you some clips on how to save some water in simple ways. Always check if your water is closed or open. Check if you have some leakings in your hose. So that's it everyone. I hope my video give you some knowledge about how to save water in simple tips.